Welcome back to my channel. This week was a mix of art, family time, DoorDashing, making art, and working with my family. Here's how I balanced all of it. We start off by going to my dad's for a family dinner. They decided they wanted to go out to eat. I can't remember the name of the place. I think it was in Holgate. Yeah, but in the meantime, I got to see Gypsy and hang out while they got around and got ready.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, you're a ghost.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so we ended up just going, eating, hanging out with one of my dad's friends as well. We had to take 2 cars just because they didn't want to be squished in my car, even though it could fit 5 people, and I didn't care.
What do you want?
What?
Look what you want. $10.75.
What do you? So you already decided?
Click on them.
Wait, shouldn't we get appetizers first?
Okay.
Well, we can order them.
Then I'm gonna get some fried mushrooms.
Okay.
Oh my god. How the frick do you punch it?
Okay, go.
Here.
That thing hurts your hand.
Punch it.
No, how are you gonna punch it?
It's hard to punch.
It's gonna hold your hand and hit it. How you hit it. Trust me, hit it hard.
Go. That thing.
Unless you want to challenge me, right?
Oh yes! Zachary, she passed you!
By 1.
I don't care! No, like 2.
I did a little bit of sketching while waiting on our food, and I was sketching a bird for one of my series, my bird series. Actually, I think this was the hummingbird. I don't know if I have it like where I've written the name down, but yeah, I believe it's the hummingbird. We're heading back to my dad's and to be able to drop off my sister, my brother, and hang out with Gypsy for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Gypsy! And then I headed and got gas because I realized that I was low on gas, which happens quite often, that I forget that it's that low. I just put $20 in, and it was absolutely cold while doing it. And now I am heading to BG for my monitor hours, which are Tuesday nights. And I sometimes stop and get me a drink, and then if I have time before I have to be at my monitor hours. Now I'm heading to drop off some of my old college textbooks, things that were required for my classes that I'm just not going to read anymore. And now I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the photo lab. This day, nobody was really in here, and I was just kind of doing a quick check to see what was going on. And I can't show you through the dark room because I didn't know if anybody was in there, but I will show you a cleanup process in another video. Now I am doing some research because I didn't really have anything explicitly planned out or ready to work on in the room. So I just went and grabbed some books and looked through them and flipped through them and take notes on them. Just kind of what grabs my attention, what subject. I have hopes to do. My goal is to give myself a fake project since I'm out of school, and like by the end of my monitor hours, I want to have like a mock, like art book, photo book, with my past collection of art, like of Northwest Ohio, and then I want to build on it and make it a good. I want to make sure everything's there. So I'm just putting the books back now, and then I'm leaving to just go home. It's late now. My shift ends pretty late in the night. Actually, it's probably like the next morning. It actually is. So yeah. Yeah, it's like almost 1 a.m. by the time I got out of there with cleaning and everything. Now we're driving back home, which is about like a 30-minute drive. We went bowling with my brother and my sister's friends and family. Yeah, then I felt a little good. I mean, I started off strong bowling, and then it kind of went downhill because I don't bowl often, so my strength that I used to have is not there. I try my best to blur their faces, so if anybody has any tips on how to do that on like a free version of something before I make an investment in my skills, I'm improving every time I'm trying to learn something new each time. I should also mention that we had the rails up, the bumper rails, because my sister's friend had her cousin or nephew, I don't really know, but he is much younger and needed them, and it did take me a little bit to realize that they were even on there, so it kind of helped my sister and her friend out with the score, because they both had a good amount of balls that would have ended up in the gutter.
Tastes like pink
Ugh.
lemonade.
It helped their score get closer to what I was.
You got it.
Okay. Can I get 2 large pepperoni pizzas and then a pitcher of Sprite?
What lane are you on?
3 and 4.
30, 50.
How much? I totally
30, 50.
Okay, that's what I think I have.
Okay, I'll
They'll bring it to our table. Sky, go. You got a strike! Yeah, you get your ball ready. Zachary, you're in the way.
Hey, how'd you have to be?
What? That's what my quiet spot in this entire thing.
Yeah, my sister was trying to show me some dance. I really have no idea. I can't do that ever. I'm not a dancer. I don't have that flexibility. When I got back home, I did some campus prep before heading to my mom's to hang out and watch Winnie and my grandma while they go to their bowling outing, like a bit. Like they're in a group team division. I don't know what you would call it, but my sister goes sometimes just to hang out. I guess she likes that environment, but I don't mind. I get to hang out with Winnie and try to do stuff. That is sometimes the hardest part. Just be there if grandma needs anything, take care of her, give her food, whatnot. Hopefully she doesn't need any help, like cleaning herself up or anything like that. And I do try to do some like minor cleaning, especially if Winnie did it. She's tied up because she is a terror. She's in the chewing phase, and she has been tearing and chewing everything. Yeah, and this seems to have worked well, especially if they're gone for long hours of the day. I mean, eventually, I think we want to try to get her away from that. Hopefully, she'll be done with her puppy phase.
Stop getting tangled. Winnie, come on. Oh, okay, I wasn't ready that time. You did not look. Oh. No.
I apologize for the spinning.
spin like 50 times already. That's fantastic. Yes. Jump on me like you always do. Hey, we're going to the restroom. Yep. And we're tangled again. You doofus, you're tangled. Oh my gosh. Literally wrapped around. Yeah. Stop hitting my hand. Oh. No.
Yeah, so my dad and my brother, I guess it's my brother's truck now. It used to be my uncle's truck, but he's buying it off of him, and it needs weight for the snow for our climate here. So we use these blocks, and they just haven't asked me to help them out and get them. So that's what we're working on right now. Of course, we had to choose a time where it was actually like sleeting and pelting us with like ice/snow and wind, and also there's an ice patch underneath the snow, which I told him to be careful on. But yet after we got done carrying them, of course that's when he almost completely wiped out on it. He didn't though, but he watched me kind of pick up speed because I was off of where it was icy. Yeah. We're cutting a piece of wood to wedge into the back, because the tailgate needs to be attached again in the warmer weather. It's a little bit hard to do. Now we just watch my brother fail at doing that. My sister desperately needed a haircut. She hasn't been out, and I don't know how long it's been since she got one, but now we're back at my dad's house hanging out. This is actually, I believe, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not really that big into like teams, or I don't support a specific one, and I guess the closest one is Ohio State. But I honestly wear their stuff because I live in Ohio and I like the colors. But I appreciate the game, any game. Like, it could be basketball, it could be softball, it could be baseball, it could be football. I compliment every play, or like, oh, that could have been done. Like, that could have been done great or better, or their playmaking is not great.
Gypsy.
Dude, you're literally a ghost. I'll show you one. So yeah, it gets my dad frustrated with me. I just realized that I really didn't do much art making, at least in these clips, in this week particularly. I think I did some like minor sketch book work like in the car, but I didn't film any of it. Yeah, some days or in some weeks I don't do much, especially since I have to do other things like door dashing for work and hanging out with family. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you do, please check out this video on the end screen and have a good day.